Okay, I know this was kind of unexpected, and I usually do my starting soon screen, and I'm just gonna mute the game. Hey everyone. Apologies for the delay. I got a little frustrated earlier. Oh, hold on. I don't have Discord open. Oopsie. I had to reboot my computer because absolutely nothing was working. So... Okay. So I know yesterday I canceled because of... I had a really rough night last night. Or the night before. I'll get into that in a little bit. Welcome in, everybody. I know I keep saying a lot. It's like a word, like a filler word, from what I understand. Yeah. I do apologize for the delay. I was having some really bad tech issues. I started getting frustrated and completely overwhelmed. One thing led to another, and I'm like, okay, I need to like take a couple minutes to just calm down. And then I had to actually call my my partner because I was feeling even more frustrated. But I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm like, okay, if I don't, I told myself, if I don't stream, I'm not going to feel any better. So yeah, that was really hard. So if I'm a little slow tonight, I apologize. We're going to be playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley for a bit. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming because I'm still currently PMSing. So yeah. Okay, there we go. Firebot is up and
T3 chickadee in the house.
hearing that always makes me feel better.
Because I saw you, it's official. I saw you change your name on Twitter, and you're embracing it.
Oh, Impy. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let me... I want to go to studio mode. I'm gonna... Because every time I go to studio mode, my game crashes. Oh, no, never mind. We're good. It immediately picked up the game. I always make sure, like, after my stream that it's still, like, up and running, so... That's fun. And I do want to touch with a couple of things that I do want to talk about while I'm streaming tonight, so just bear with me. It's going to be quite a lot. Some of it's going to be, like, stream stuff, and some of it's going to be personal stuff. Not too personal, but personal. You know what I mean? So, I know you guys are wondering why I had to cancel my stream yesterday is because the night... I have your PS5 controller? Yes, I do. So, to cut it short, I made an impulsive purchase. I thought it would be okay for me to be like, you know what? It shouldn't be that scary, right? I've been talking about wanting the Strangerville pack for different reasons, but one of the reasons I did not want it was because of the Sims 4 Mulet Possessed. It is so creepy. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I had an absolute jump scare experience, and because I'm thankful that EA was able to refund me no problem after the 24 hours of, like, I had it less than 24 hours. So basically I was playing at night, which was one of the rules that I had broken. I'm like, I'm just gonna play around with it just a little bit. I just want to kind of feel the experience. So I choose a sim that I've had like for a long time. I've actually kept him in my library, or my gallery for a very long time. So, and I wanted to have him do this, like, so in Strangerville, you basically have the aspiration to do, like, a Strangerville, like, storyline where you arrive and something's, like, really weird is going on. All these Sims are walking around and they're, like, when they're walking, like, really funny. Well, not funny, but kind of creepy. And I remember watching somebody play this, sorry, I know I keep saying, I've seen somebody play this, a while back. The first time I watched, like, the playthrough, the first person that I watched, hers was, like, too much nightmare fuel. I'm like, okay, I can't keep watching this. Let me see if there's anybody else that I can find that would be a little less creepy and a little more interesting. So I found Lil Simsy, if you know who she is. She is a Sims 4 content creator. I love her. I absolutely adore her. She's great. Well, hers was a little bit better and less terrifying. And she just went, like, straight into the story. She didn't, like, do any of that. Like, she's really good at not just building, but, like, creating Sims and, like, doing, like, skill building and stuff. Like, I've learned a lot from this girl. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm even doing, like... So, Saturday, I'm hoping to stream Sims again for the first time in a while, just to kind of test it out. And then we're going to go into one of the challenges that I thought I should give it a shot. And I actually kind of nailed it in, like, maybe 2 or 3 days. And it's the Rags to Riches challenge. That's what we're going to be doing on Saturday. I'm actually looking forward to that. I already have, like, a sim set up. I even put me and a certain celebrity crush having a pretend marriage, like a platonic one, kind of. And we're both spellcasters. I always wanted to be, like, a spellcaster. I always feel like I'm a spellcaster in my own imagination, so I feel like Sims 4 really describes it well. And then I have to actually add parents. So this Sim, Alexander, that's his name, that we're going to be playing with, he is a very smart and adorable kid. Like, he's the cutest science baby I've ever seen. So cute. Oh my gosh, like, if he was real, I would definitely have a crush on this one. Like, I feel like I have a video game crush on this Sim, okay? I know it's weird, but it's true. Anyway, I'm playing with Alexander in the Strangerville, and I ended up getting one of the possessed Sims named Jess snapped out of the possessed moodlet because she was just walking, like... So when these possessed Sims are, like, walking around, they're either walking, like, around town, or they're, like, walking through this one property that's, like, kind of abandoned. Like, there's little trailers in it and stuff. So I'm like, okay, let me see if I can snap her out of it and just talk to her for a bit. Just kind of get her to, like, calm down, and hopefully she'll be okay. I'm not even joking. When I was talking to her, I made the mistake of, like, staying the camera zoomed in her face because she went from, like, all calm and, like, collected to, like, super creepy with, like, the super, like, it was such a big, unexpected, jump scary transition that I literally felt like my heart was gonna leap out of my chest. It was so terrifying. Like, these Sims, when they're possessed, they're super creepy. Because basically when you start the game and they're... Wow. Okay, wow, that actually helped. Thank you, whoever that is. Wow. Like, okay, these Sims show up at your house, they're possessed. You don't even know what's going on. And they start putting, like, these weird... They're called, like... It's like this wild fruit. If your Sim eats it, like, you get your Sim to eat it, your Sim will become possessed for a certain duration of time. And it's, I'm looking at Alexander's, like, little picture on the bottom left. I'm like, sweetie, I don't want to see you get possessed. I don't think I would love you as, like, the same if you were, like, I don't think I would ever want to see my Sim possessed either, or, oh, okay. Hey, Liv, how's it going? Like, I don't even want to see any of my other Sims possessed, you feel? Like, it's so creepy. Like, why would they make this pack? So I was like, okay, I can't go to sleep because now I'm terrified to sleep. So I didn't even sleep that night. That's one of the reasons why I didn't cancel stream. I had 0 sleep that night. I didn't go to sleep until, like, very, very late. I'm not going to say how late. I don't want to get judged. And I ended up, like, oversleeping. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just cancel stream to just try and recover. And it's... With my IUDHD, I'm very sensitive to that kind of, like, scary stuff. And I literally broke my own rule and faced the not just face the consequences, but I really should have, like, kept that rule going. So after, like, I had a really good rest, like, I felt rested enough, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna take action and just contact EA. So I contacted EA. They have like a live chat, which is great because it's really helpful. So you don't have to do it like through email and stuff. And they were super duper quick. They were able to like resolve my problem. Like when I tried to tell the person on the other end, like, hey, I'm wanting a refund on the Sims 4 Stranger World pack that I recently got. Because I'm like, okay, it's been less than 24 hours. I definitely can get a refund because I was told last time when I tried to get a refund for The Sims 3, they said, oh, I'm sorry, we can't refund it with unless it's been purchased within the last 24 hours. And I'm like, oh, I haven't even touched that game at all. So I basically said, like, I tried to tell the person over like the line, like the chat line, that I'm creeped out by the possessed faces and it's too scary. I'm not comfortable playing anymore. They're like, okay, so you purchased this by mistake? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. They're like, okay. So they refunded me, no problem. There was no issue there. And I'm currently waiting for the refund to go back into my account, and I will be purchasing the werewolf pack because my significant other has requested that I make his sim again, because I haven't been able to remake him in so long, into a werewolf. And I said, that's fine, you can be a werewolf. I'm totally cool with that, as long as I stay a spellcaster and not be a werewolf, because honestly, I like the spellcaster stuff. It's fun. And especially with like MC Command Center, I know that's crazy, but I like using MC Command Center to unlock like just not skills, but all the spells. Just for the fun of it, because I can do that kind of stuff. Hey, Sudoku. But yeah, I am never purchasing. Long story short, I've learned my lesson. I am not getting Strangerville at all, like ever again, because of that experience, because that freaked me out. And I'm still trying to like recover from those nightmares because I'm really sensitive to like scary stuff. Like, I'm not even joking. When I was little, someone got me to watch someone in my so when I was little, we were living in these like buildings that were kind of like attached to each other. Like, there was one building next to the other, and there was this kid on the other building. So I lived on the left side of the building, like on the left building, and he lived on the right side of the building. And basically, he's like, hey, I brought over a movie, and it was Nightmare on Elm Street. Big mistake. I've been terrified of horror movies ever since. I can't watch them. Like, I know I'm a Halloween baby, but I can't watch those. But I have been watching Stranger Things with my partner, and I absolutely love it. And we've been trying to, like, watching it in the daylight. We haven't had a chance to finish it, though, because our TV is still not set up back up yet. Oh. But yeah, that's basically what happened. So to make up for it, I rescheduled my appointment on Thursday, and I will be live Thursday, and then I will be live again on Saturday. I'll be doing a Rags to Riches challenge. I've actually done it like not long ago on my own, and thanks to Lil Simsy, I was actually able to do it like within like a few days. If you guys have noticed, I've probably been playing Sims 4 a lot more than Minecraft. I plan on getting back into Minecraft after Christmas. Like, I'm gonna go back on Larger Realms after Christmas. Because honestly, I feel like I've taken a break long enough, and I need to start getting back into Minecraft because I don't know, I felt like I was burnt out for so long. You know? You know when you feel like burnt out on a game and you just don't touch it for a long time?
Of course it helps.
I was like, hey, I kind of miss this. If you know, you know. Well, I'm probably wondering why I have not. Well, either. Origin Realms, I'm so sorry if I haven't seen you in so long. Forgive me. Hey, still no wallpaper. That's weird. It's been like forever, and there hasn't been like any wallpaper at all. And some of the furniture is either like duplicates. Like, look at this. There's duplicates here. Ooh. Want that?
Good day, dear.
Oh, I already have one of these, but I'll take it.
Hope you have a bull market day.
But yeah. I'm still waiting on the refund for that game. And I'm actually hoping that Sims 4 works. Because I know the last few times I've streamed it, I've had issues with like frame drops, or the game just like being really glitchy or buggy or funny. Like that one time I was streaming it, I was doing like with that that with my Sabrina Carpenter sim, and there was the one time where the baby, one of the babies that Sabrina had, I think it was the daughter, she clinged to the husband, and the husband just kept walking around with her cling to his side like she was a koala. It was so funny. It's so cute. Like, there's a clip of it. If you guys want to watch the clip, you guys can go to my YouTube for that. And I do have it on TikTok, but I don't really use it. Yeah, I'm gonna continue not posting on TikTok because as much as I do like the app, there's a lot of good things about the app, and then there's not a lot of good things about the app because there's just so many things happening right now. Like, last night I was watching a video of, like, this girl copying these other girls. I'm like, what the heck? Like, get your own original videos. Like, get your own opinions and stuff. Like, I agreed with this person. Sorry if I'm talking fast. Bonus rewards? What? There's bonus rewards? Oh? When did that happen? I'm just checking. Aww! A festive Merlin! Oh, you have that? Okay. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, Ariel. Aww. That's pretty. French Bakery House. I might get this bundle. Maybe. It'd be nice to have Ursula out of the water. I don't have enough. Yeah, thanks for listening to me. And I know I just cut to the chase and just went to right to streaming. I'm like, you know what? I'm already so late. Why not? I'm just gonna skip the starting soon. Because I was already getting frustrated. Because I was trying to put, like, these, like, Christmas lights. I have this, like, gif of Christmas lights that I've used in my previous, like, streams. I'm like, I know I said I'm not gonna do a Christmas overlay this year because Christmas is gonna get kind of busy. So I said, why don't I just put something a little festive to kind of cheer myself up a little bit, because I think that'll help. Because I was already feeling down before I started streaming today. And it did help, but it didn't help that OBS kept crashing on. So rude. Hi. Can I have the pizza? Darn it, I don't. Hold on, I'll be back for you. Back for you. I'm back. Even when I see even when I see please. Oh, I love when I do that. Okay, so stream-wise, so just the next week, that'll be my last week of streaming before the break, because after that, I'm gonna be super duper busy, and my mom is gonna be here, and I don't know, like, usually she stays until, like, after Christmas, like, probably till the 26th or 27th, and then she goes home. I'll probably be live after that with Origin Realms, because honestly, I miss it. So that's what I'll be doing. Be going back to Origin Realms very soon. Also, Sudoku, I hope you're enjoying being VIP. I didn't realize you haven't spoken yet with your new badge, so enjoy that.
Looks like a beach day to me.
I thought I put a chest here somewhere. Did I not? Good. Unless it's next to the other... Wow. Yeah. Sure. Huh. I literally thought I put one. That's... I put one. I need it. There it is. I like using these chests because I'm so used. No, I love the fact that you can put them on an angle. That is so helpful. Why didn't Disney Dreamlight Valley do this before? Like, yeah, Alpha messaged me asking me what pack it was that I got a refund on. I told him. And he's like, okay, I'll skip that one. Alpha, I don't know if you're not, but thank you. So I'm gonna actually be getting that pack like whenever my refund comes in, and then next Friday I'm getting Life and Death. I'm going to be getting the Vampire pack because honestly, I really want to make. So I don't know if I've shared this or not, but I'm also a Twilight fan. I'm not an Edward, Team Edward. I'm a Team Jacob, by the way, wondering. But I love, the only Cullen I love is Alice, and I want to make Alice Cullen because she's my favorite. Like, she's such a cute vampire. Like, I've never seen a cuter vampire. And I've seen all the movies. Like, me and my best friend of 10 years, we saw it together. Like, so many, like, we saw even, like, the last 2 parts together. Like, I actually ended up watching the first one with her when I was, staying at her, where she was living at the time. Oh! Yeah! I can make Pegasus! Aww! Hold on. I want to see what it looks like. Hold on. Oh. Oh. Cute. Sorry. I want to see what it does when it runs. Oh my god, it bounces. It reminds me of my in-law's dog, Dexter. Because when he runs, that's exactly what he does. Aww. Cute. Oh. He's so happy seeing. We're gonna go back to the festive box though. Gotta keep it festive. Oh, so going back to the Rix's challenge, if you don't know what that is, you basically like pick a sim. You can either create your own or you can use one from like your library. I had to use MC Command Center to reset Alexander's skills because okay, so here's the story about Alexander. So Alexander came from a family of 2 dads who both got married. Well, okay, here's actually what happened. So I started off with Travis just by himself, and he was in the police officer like career, which I thought, you know what, I haven't done this career in so long. Let me give it a try. He was pretty good. So one day he's at work, right? All of a sudden, these rose petals from the air just suddenly appear, and I'm like, oh, and just so you know, Travis is Travis Montgomery from... I made a Sims version of him because he's one of my favorite characters and crushes from Station 19, the Grey's Anatomy spinoff I started watching a while back. I love that show. It's so good. So basically what happened was he's at the police station. There's no firefighter career. So I'm like, okay, the closest I can give him is the police or doctor, but I've struggled with the doctor career. So I'm like, let's just make him a police officer. Let's just do that. And about this job, you can actually go to the police station or send them on their own. I had him at the police station when this happened, okay? You know, so I think he was like a detective. So he's just like taking people's like these people that are just walking and they're taking like their information. Like, if there was, like, crime that somebody witnessed, that's a pretty owl. Sorry, distracted. Basically, long story short, he's, like, taking reports from people that are just, like, walking. They're, like, saying, hey, this and that is happening. Can you, like, take this for, like, notice or something? And I'm like, okay, this seems pretty cool that I'm doing this. When all of a sudden, these rose petals appear above his head, I'm like, wait, did somebody just do like an enchanting or romantic introduction? I turned the camera, and to my surprise, so there's an expansion called Love Struck, And in Love Struck, there is I don't know if I'm pronouncing this person's name correctly. It's Manal it's Manal, the NPC from Love Struck. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And the thing is, with Travis, I did the exact same orientation, like sexual orientation. He's gay. He's openly gay. So, of course, I made him attracted to him. Oh, I got the blue baby dragon. Cute. So, yeah. Of course, it's a guy. So, the rose petals happen. I'm like, okay. I thought he was going to stay single for a while, but okay. So, I end up getting them into, like, not a romance right away. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll get him to, like, meet up with Manel. They can just hang out. They can just be friends. They went from friends to best friends. And then, of course, like, I made them fall in love. I made them get married. All this, like, fun stuff. And so they get married. They have a science baby. And I kid you not, it's Alexander. And by the time he becomes so before he became a teenager, he was a kid. He was a child in this child stage. Hold on, I'm gonna snooze this ad. This is my last snooze, by the way. I won't be able to snooze anymore. So, when, like, I think it was at nighttime or something, Travis got abducted by aliens. And I've actually never had my sim experience this before. It was so bizarre. I'm like, what is happening? Like, what? Is this a thing? Like, I even had to Google it to, like, figure it out myself. Kind of weird. So, Travis gets abducted by alien. He comes back. But for some reason, like, and I had to keep an eye on this. I even had to send them on vacation for this too. I don't know if I sent them on vacation or not. I think I did. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, Alexander's still a kid. He has no idea what's going on, right? No, actually, he was at home. He was at home. Never mind. They weren't on vacation. You can't have a baby when you're on vacation. I forgot about that. So they're home. Travis's stomach is like glowing, like constantly, and I have them move to the Snowy Escape Pack because I recently just bought it. I'm like, hey, let's move them here. Like once they become an adult, like once the kid is grown up. No, they were already there. I'm messing up the story. I'm sorry. So Travis goes into labor because his stomach kept going. I'm like, is he pregnant? Is it the thing? Apparently it is. If you have two males, they can't get pregnant unless they get abducted by an alien, then they can get pregnant. But they can't impregnate females, which, okay, plot twist. So Travis gets pregnant, has a baby, a boy named Perry. Probably wondering where I'm going with this. Perry the Platypus, of course. That was one of the names that popped up. I think it was like the first name that popped up. So, and I sent him back to his home world. So, Alexander has his own, like, brother, like, half-brother, alien brother named Perry. Somewhere in outer space. And somehow Alexander finds out about it as a kid, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to become a rocket scientist. I'm going to become an astronaut so I can find my alien brother. Which I thought was a really good twist to the story. And that honestly really, really made the story much more fun. I absolutely love it. So Alexander, he goes from a child to a teenager. And the minute he turns into a teenager, I'm like, when did these two dads make an absolutely adorable kid? Oh, and for a while, actually, before, like, he became a teenager, Manel and, Travis broke up because I think I was like, okay. So now that because of the kid, Manel's having a hard time like trying to reconnect with Travis, and Travis is like, they feel very distant. Things aren't going well, so they start arguing. They start fighting. They break up. Manel moves out, but Alexander's like, he graduated school early, and he's high school early because he's like. He's a smart student. He's a super smart student. He's one of those students, like, you get a call from the principal saying, hey, you know, you can graduate early. So he did. He graduated early, which is great. And I had him put through university. And I really made sure that when he was in university, like, he studied. He was studying. I made sure that he did all of his homework, took notes when he was in class, because when you have Discover University, guys, and you like send your sim to class, like your sim is going to class, make sure in the menu, like when you click on the little icon next to them, I think it's like 2 people or something like that, you click on take notes. When your sim takes notes, that increases their grade, and as long as they're studying, that also increases the grade. And I make sure they study until I see that little stack of books icon appear, and I'm like, okay, they're fully studied, they're good to go. So that way when they go to for exams, they pass, which was fantastic. I got every single class of his, like all A's. It was like, it was amazing. I was so proud of Alexander for getting straight A's, because here's the thing, when you send your kid to university, not only are you educating them, but I've noticed you're also skill building them too, because your skill building goes up a lot higher. So yeah, that was basically the storyline, and I've actually decided to, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this sim, because he, not only is he a good kid, he's so freaking cute. Like, I'm not even kidding. Let's just show you guys like a picture. He is so cute. Like it's just adorable. Like, I don't know, like, how it happened, but this kid just turned out to be absolutely, like, the most handsome adult I've ever seen. Once he became a young adult, I'm like, okay. Like, Alexander is such a good kid. He loves rocket science. He loves, like, handiness and all this kind of fun stuff. I even have the lifestyle, so he likes the, like, stuff. Like, he likes making candles. He likes making furniture. He likes repairing stuff. He likes basically, like, anything. Like, he even, like, did some robotics at one point. Before my file, like, went. Something, so MC Command Center kind of messed up my file a little bit, so I had to delete it. But thankfully, I'm like, you know what? Real quick, I'm just going to save this family so I can keep Alexander, because I really want to keep him. He is, I don't want to let him go. He's so cute. That's what I did. So that's the sim we're going to be playing with on Saturday, and I'm really excited to show him to you guys. Oh. I know I keep talking about how cute he is, but oh, so cute. So much. I found him so cute that in one of my stories, I had my sim marry him. That's how cute he is. And don't worry, it's just a game. It's not, like, real. Like, I'm doing that. Just, like, weird, but he was really cute. Like I said, he's a smart kid. Like, he's a really smart kid. Did I feed this owl? Bring the seafood to meals to Stitch. Stitch. Okay, last thing I do want to talk about. So, I've been dealing with some stuff that I'm not going to say who, because I don't want... Well, there is another thing I do want to talk about first. So, I made an announcement on my Discord talking about my current relationship. I don't know if I've ever shared, but I literally said, hey, so I've decided not to share my relationship with not just anybody on the internet anymore, because, like I said, I've had so many things said to me that were either, like, creepy or just, like, about him.
Perfect day
my
for a
partner.
picnic.
Like, we've been together for so long. I honestly don't understand why some people are like this. And it sucks when people are, like, trying to, like, when you're, you know you're neurodivergent when you, like, overshare, and I'm trying to prevent myself from oversharing in a natural kind of way by trying to, like, limit how much I talk about, you know, my relationship, because I've had actually somebody come in here and be weird about me being married, because they said, and I quote, I don't sound old enough to be married. Just because I don't sound old enough doesn't change the fact that you, even if you can't see my face, I am old enough. I'm way over it. So I've actually had to ban this person and block them because they said they were going to add me on Discord, which is another boundary I set. I don't have friend requests on anymore, thankfully. But yeah, basically my private life is no longer being shared because I've had several problems with people being just awful about my marriage. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, at one point, I've had these. So, I had these two people in my community just being. Like, I thought they were nice, but I was wrong. I made the mistake of trusting them with anything that I talked to them about, and it all turned out to be a big whole mess. Bitch, where are you? There you are. Aren't you in Storybookvale? Like, come on. I could have found you there. Basically, I shared too much with them to the point where one of the... So these people were a couple. And I don't like to talk about this on my stream because I try to avoid it, but they were, like, really religious, too. And they were just not understanding that all of them should be there, should they? Why is it not can- Oh. Okay. So they were literally trying to, like, do some stuff that I was not sure, like, why they were doing this. They basically tried to get me to break up with my spouse, who I just married recently, because they said, oh, he's not good enough for you, and he's weird, we don't like talking to him. And I'm like, why can't... And they were, like, making, like, comments about him. So I basically told them to stop. Like, eventually the one person said something really, really mean. And I'm glad Andrew didn't hear it. Like, I'm glad my spouse didn't hear it, because that was just really, really terrible what they said. I'm not going to repeat what they said. But I told them to knock it off. And when they apologized, it wasn't a genuine apology. They were like, oh, well, I was just protecting you. And then this other person made the excuse like, oh, I'm sorry. I get that from, like, being spoken to by, like, that by my family. I'm like, okay, I get it, but, like, that's no excuse for you to comment like that about my own partner. So they stopped, obviously. But then they started attacking my friends, too. And things just went on and on for a while. And then I had to tell these these friends what was going on when they would leave to, like, you know, go to bed or, like, go to work or something. I'm like, hey, these people are saying stuff about you. I should probably let you know. And then one of my other friends was like, you need to let them go because they're really toxic. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. They are. So I brought them into a call and I told them to get the heck out of my Discord and don't ever speak to me again, because this friendship is over. I'm really disappointed in you both. I can't believe you would actually try and hurt, not, like, my friends. Okay, so one of the things is, one of my friends, who's a mod and a staff member, they know who they are, is autistic, and they're LGBTQIA. They have pronouns. They have 2 names that they go by. And they were making fun of, like, some of the stuff that this person, like, personality was. Like, I didn't understand why they were just being so hard on me about it. Like, they were very controlling of, like, my friends and who I hung out with, because I think in the long run, they were just jealous of all these other people I was hanging with and not them. Like, they were just controlling me, and I'm like, why am I letting them control me? I'm older than them. Like, why am I doing this to myself, you know? So, yeah, I literally should have kicked him out at that point, but I didn't. I had to keep my friend really close and make sure that they didn't exceed in anything, because they kept getting more frustrated with me when they weren't out of the Discord or out of my community, because that was not up to them. That was up to me. And I told my friend, you're not going anywhere, because I'm not going to let them ruin our friendship that they're so jealous. They don't have an understanding of like how you are, and like I've known you longer than them because these two people for a while they literally just went MIA for like over a year, and then they expect me to just like welcome them back, and they're like they were basically treating me like I didn't know like how to run my own community. Like one of them literally kept asking me if they could be a mod, and I said no, I already have enough mods. So they basically gaslighted me by leaving the Discord and then having the partner just message me himself, and I'm like, why can't she talk to me? And he's like, oh, she's been like upset and crying and blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay. So I let her back into the Discord and I made her a mod, which was also a mistake because here's the thing. If you want to be a mod for somebody, you have to earn their trust. And I need to completely trust you. And honestly, that was my big mistake. I did not trust her at all after all that. After all the stuff she did. Like, she didn't exactly do anything mod-wise, but she felt like because she had, you know, oh, I have more experience with this, you need to do this, that, and the other. And I'm like, why can't you just let me run my community how I want? It's not your community. I basically let her... I just wanted to see, like, if she would do anything. She didn't really do much. But because she felt like she had the control to, like... Oh. I'll continue in a bit. I'm sorry if you're not an ad, and I'm sorry if this is a long rant, but... And I know some of you are new, but it's a lot that I need to get off my chest. Like, I'm just basically saying what I've experienced. Move forward. Ads and sorry. But yeah, that's basically why I don't have friend requests anymore. That's why I don't share my relationship status with just anybody anymore, because I've had somebody come in here and just... And I've had guys message me on, like, Instagram being like this one guy was messaging. He was like, pretty sure he was like in his sleep. Gross. No, thank you. My DMs on there are off. I have like DMs to friends only, and I have friend requests like completely turned off. Because here's what happened after I told those two people to leave, and I already had removed both of them from my friends list, and I don't even think they noticed. Like, I even removed the mod like permissions from both of them. Oh, here's another thing that I did. One of them kept them in a call like till really early in the morning when I had already went to bed because I was already tired. And they just kept them in there for like hours, and I found out about it. Like, I didn't find out about it until later on. That made me so mad. And they literally forced me to go into a call with two of my friends that were having a problem with, and they were talking down to them like they were children. And they're both adults too. It was really, really bad. And honestly, it's been hard to like trust people now. So whenever I share my relationship, I tend to keep it private. It's like when I started private because I don't like sharing my age either, because that's personal. That's personal information. And that's why it's never good to share your birth year online. Always keep that private, unless it's like your doctor or like a family member. Yeah, sorry, sorry for coming back from ads. I was just talking about a certain thing as to why I don't share my relationship. Basically, I had two people in my Discord just being horrible people. And I thought that they were my friends, and turns out they weren't. And I'm pretty sure, like, the entire time that I had them around, they were talking about me, my back. I had a feeling once they left. I'm like, you know what? I had a feeling because they didn't say anything directly at me, they were talking about me behind my back. But I never found out about that, and thankfully I'm glad I didn't, because honestly, well, speaking of talking behind my own family has been doing that to me. They don't seem to understand that I'm been dealing with mental health issues. And one of them decided to be really, really mean to me for a phone call because I was upset, and they were just not as supportive as I thought. Like, I know I've mentioned this before, but the real reason I'm talking about this now is because the reason I delayed stream is because for stream, when I was having those tech issues, I started getting frustrated, and then I realized, why can't I bring myself to call this person and tell them, hey, you really, really caused me some more mental health issues after the last way you spoke to me. So, like, I need to tell them that was not okay. But no matter how hard I want to, it's just really difficult to follow through with it. So, I'm feeling stuck again, and my last appointment is on Monday. And I'm hoping to get it done, hopefully over the weekend. Or, like, Friday. Friday's hangout is a maybe right now, by the way. I have to finish. And I'm hoping Saturday at around 4 I'm done, like, either, like, one chapters. Because I think these chapters are pretty short from what I've noticed. They're the last 2 chapters of my book. But like I said, in the new year, I'm going to be looking into our therapy. I'm going to reapply to that same website that I honestly really liked it. I really, really liked it. I really liked the therapist I was talking to. I really liked the idea of having to talk to her over the phone. However, I think I'm ready to try a different kind of therapy because I felt like this guided therapy was good, but I want to try more anxiety stuff. Like, I've already done, like, the first workbook. I want to know if there's, like, another workbook available that I can work on with a therapist. Like, either, like, I could get them, like, booklet emailed to me digitally, and I could just fill it out whenever, like, I have the time. Because they're really flexible, and that's great, and it's covered by our Ontario Health, like, in health stuff. Not everything here is free, by the way, just so you know. But the therapy program I was in, it's covered anyway, and they actually don't do... So we get, in Canada, we get what's called a health card by OHIP, like the Ontario Health Insurance Plan. I think that's what it stands for. Because I'm not going to say, like, where exactly, but I'm in Canada, and I'm in the province of Ontario. I don't know if it's the same in every province that has these health cards. I don't know if it works or not for them. But basically, you use this card to, like, show that you're able to get, like, healthcare, like, you're supported. But in most cases, there are some things that are not covered by OHIP. Like, I had to pay $35 for something during an eye appointment. And it wasn't too bad. It was just like an eye x-ray or an eye image of, like, my eyes. And I think it was, like, supposed to go to the back of my eyes. Like, they've really updated their system a lot. And it was just, like, a digital image. That's all they really needed. Because they needed to make sure my eyes are okay. Like, not just from the outside, but the inside, too. Which I thought was pretty cool. And they don't have... You know when you used to go to the eye doctor, they would do, like, that little blast of, like, air in your eye? They don't do that anymore. Thank gosh they don't. Because I hated that. Now they have, like, a completely different device. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to update my health card. But because of the situation with Canada Post, it's going to be even harder to get my health card. So I still have to go in and get that done. But until then, it's just going to have to be on paper, like a piece of paper, until, like, Canada Post, like, finally... Like, I know a lot of people are really mad about Post, like, not... Everybody can't even send out their Christmas gifts at all. Like, it's so frustrating. Like, you can order, like, stuff from Amazon, and that's perfectly fine. Like, Amazon is a completely different company. And they have, like, their own, like, system and stuff like that. But yeah, Canada Post, like, even my own partner really upset about it, and I don't blame him. Like, I haven't even ordered anything myself because, well, I'm broke right now, but I still have to, like, buy the Christmas presents. I'm actually going to be going out and buying them because they're stocking stuffers. I need to actually see the item before I order it. But I've heard, like, people not being able to mail out Christmas gifts or Christmas cards because of Canada Post. So, unless they're, like, family and they live locally, they could just, like, deliver them, which is fine. Unless it's confusing out. But yeah. Basically, with Canada Post being delayed, it's kind of hard. It has been, the health card stuff has been, like, delayed. But I actually have to go back anyway because the first time I tried to go in, it was my birthday.
I mean, I don't even know maths properly because, like, I'm gay.
Hey, Sapphic. I'm just chatting up a storm over here. Don't mind me. Yeah, I still haven't been able to get my health card done because of the Canada Post situation. Yeah. Thanks guys for listening. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna be live again tomorrow. Ooh, Daredevil at night. For enjoying that. Steph, what series have you watched on Disney Plus that are Marvel related? Like, I need to get back into watching Agent Peggy Carter. I really like who plays Peggy. I love her. I still need to watch What If. I still need to finish Agatha. And Loki. There's still a lot of Marvel series I haven't finished yet. That I feel bad for. But I already have so many shows I haven't watched yet. Or I have listed. That's like my ADHD
My best
brain.
friend
'Cause
Ralph
I'm
is
so
a knucklehead
used to going
with
back to my
red
comfort shows or comfort movies. Like, I'm sad like Friends is not even available on Netflix anymore. But I know how much you're loving Marvel. You know what I would have loved though, Marvel-wise, Saf, if I don't know if it was available in 3D or not, but it would have been so good in 3D. Captain America and the Winter Soldier. I would have loved to see that in 3D. Like him throwing the shield at the beginning of the movie. Sorry if I'm spoiling if you guys haven't seen it yet. But the beginning of the movie is so good. What If, Loki, Mrs. Marvel, Winter... I watched Mrs. Marvel. That was a good one. Oh, X-Men 97. That's a good one. What If, Loki, Mrs. Marvel, Winter Falcon, AAA, Hawkeye, X-Men, X-Men 97, Daredevil, and that's the shows. That's all you've watched? Did you finish Agatha all along? And did you watch WandaVision? I don't know if you watched those. I love WandaVision. The ending had me crying. Oh, so good. Yeah, you watched all of those? Good for you. And did you watch them, like, in the order they had them in? Because I know, like, in one part of Disney Plus, they have, like, everything in chronological order. Not my favorite. I understand. I liked it. I thought it was great.
It's so great to have friends you can count on.
I loved who played, Wanda, to be honest. I did like the actress. She was really good. But I really liked Agatha. Oh my god. She is such a sassy villain. I love it. And like her having her own theme was like probably the best part. I actually had somebody that I follow who's like a Canadian cosplayer. She cosplayed her at one point. I absolutely loved it. We're supposed to be doing character quests. We only did one. I think tonight it's just gonna be me talking. I just wanted to do a bit of a short stream. Probably gonna be only live. Because I am still kind of from being frustrated, so my energy levels are a little low.
I can't
So,
wait to show
if
Ren my
you come
new
in and I'm
recipe
ending
idea.
stream. I'm not ending stream just yet, but I wanted to talk about a bunch of stuff. But But yeah, I think the person with the family member, I'm gonna try and handle it this weekend. Because I know I'm not streaming until like Saturday. Might do it Sunday or I might do it Friday. Because like I said, Friday's hangout is amazing. Depends on like how that situation goes and how I... Because I won't know the outcome unless I do. Because honestly, I'm still having like those feelings of the person that I'm trying to like get up to. Either like it escalates and gets worse. They laugh at me. It's a she, by the way. I'm not gonna say who, but it's a she. Not my mom. My mom and I are fine. We're good. She's coming for Christmas anyway. They were just really horrible to me, and I'm worried they're either gonna be like even meaner and more toxic to me, or just gaslight me, laugh at me, or basically just brush me off. Like, or like manipulate me and play the victim card, you know? I seriously hope that I'm prepared for that. Her Loki is so good. I did watch Miss Marvel. I actually really liked it. I thought it was really good. My one of my friends, I think where I met you, we were watching it in the Discord because I didn't get a chance to like finish it, and we just watched it together. But it was amazing. I still need to watch X-Men. Not X-Men, sorry. Deadpool, Wolverine, because one, our TV's still not set up, and second of all, it took us a little bit to get back on Disney Plus because my mother-in-law has let us use her TV upstairs because our TV's still not fully. But we couldn't get into Disney Plus because of the password. It just kept saying it was the wrong password, so we couldn't. It wasn't even set up yet. Plus, my mother-in-law just got a new TV. It's a nice TV. It's the same one as my sister. And the best part is my nephew can't break it. Because I think I said this a while back. I know I keep repeating stuff. My nephew got mad about something, and he threw the remote at the TV, like directly at it, and it broke it. Like it didn't like break and fall off. It damaged the screen. And then my mother-in-law was trying to use it by watching TV, and it died. It died. That's basically what happened. So she got another TV, and then she ended up giving us her TV to save like money on getting us a new one, and then she just got herself another one. And it's the exact same one as my sister. The one that has the two nephews. I think my nephew is like 5 or 6 months old. The little one. Smaller one. Who is? Who's Canadian? Miss Marvel one? I didn't know that. Oh, and I've noticed, by the way. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'll have to look that up. Thank you for letting me know. Wow. That's not awesome, though. I love how there's Canadians. Oh my gosh. You guys want to know something funny? I was watching a video the other night. So I've been watching this creator, speaking of Canada. I watched this Canadian creator. Her name's Charlotte. She does like, am I the a-hole kind of stuff. Where she reads people's stories from like Reddit and then she like reacts to stuff. She's really funny. She's Canadian. And I was watching a video of hers last night. And she's so funny. And there was this, she always has like these little like, okay, got it. I know exactly who you're talking about then. Basically, she had this clip in her video. I can't show it because I don't want to get copyrighted. And it's from Night at the Museum 2. And the one guy's like, if you touch that again and I'll kill you. Oh gosh, I can't believe you reached across. Touch it. Don't cross this line. Glitches? What do you mean? I'm not glitching. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Controller. Hey, hey, hey. Stop. Stop. Oh, my game is Okay, can you hear me? Hold on. Sorry, hold on. And the game audio's not working again. Ugh. Well, that sucked. I think I'm just gonna have to call it there anyway. Yeah, let me send it to you now before I forget. Guys, I'm so sorry. That was so weird. Yeah, nothing on my computer is like working. Like, my mic wasn't working earlier. OBS kept crashing. So I don't know what's going on. It's just been weird. Ah, I keep going to the wrong tab. Come on. Okay, Dreamlight Valley, nothing. Bye-bye. Okay. I'm so sorry about that, chat. I guess that's where I'm going to call it for now. But I can talk for a little bit. Sorry about that. I don't know why that happened. Why can't I find it? I'm trying to go to my video history and it's not letting me. There it is. I'll DM it to you. Is that okay? I know, it is so odd. It might be your end, because stream was working fine for me. I'll have to look at the VOD. But if you're watching from YouTube, hi. Sorry about that. Hopefully it's the right video I send you. I'll DM it to you. Uh, why is it? You know what I don't like about Discord is it doesn't show you, like, the members of your Discord anymore. I literally have to scroll. Yeah, I sent you a friend request. This is just weird. I can send it to you. That's weird. Oh, jeez. I hate those coughs. Those are so annoying. I hate that. Okay, I sent it to you. It's a funny clip. I don't know if you noticed that actor, but he's actually a voice actor for The Simpsons as well. Just in case you're wondering who that is. The person that's doing the thing. Anyway, I am so sorry about that, guys. I think I'm just gonna have to call it anyway because I'm really tired from having a little bit of a meltdown earlier. So I need to monitor my energy and just do some self-care. So I'm gonna game for a little while. I'll be live tomorrow. Hopefully everything is working. I may have to use a different mic. I may have to start using my headphones again. Because yeah, that my mic is not cooperating. I don't know what's going on. It's been so fun. I know. I love that emote. I think that's like one of my favorite emotes. Ugh. I know Scott hasn't been streaming, but I feel bad. Like this year, I feel like my mod duties have like dropped. Not because of therapy, because I feel like because I haven't been showing up, I feel like I've let down Scott, and I don't want him to notice that I've been MIA, but he's also busy himself, so I don't think he's noticed. And I don't think any of the mods have really noticed, but I've been leaving like messages in the mod chat saying, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it to stream, or I'll be at the next one. But I have been watching the MCCs. I think I've just been lurking. So I feel kind of bad. But I'm really hoping like in the new year, I'll have more flexibility of my schedule. And schedules should resume eventually. I don't know when I'm planning to start like more therapy. I just have to figure out more like my health card. And just like figure stuff out even after therapy because it's great that I'm like wrapping up even before Christmas. Yeah, my Twitch is going wild. Yeah, it might be your end then. Because everything seemed to be working fine until my game decided to crash. All my games just keep crashing for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I might have to look at like my graphics card or something. But anyway, I will be live tomorrow. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go eat again. I'm getting hungry. Oh, really? Oh, you were watching Tommy? Watched him in a while. No, he's not PG, but oh, there he is. I see him. On Teach is on. She's playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Go raid her. No, let's go raid. Let's go raid Geeks. Ah, okay. I was watching Little Simsy, so I understand. I was watching Little Simsy for a bit. Yes. I don't know. I don't think she's doing another sponsored stream. So we're gonna go and read Teeks. She's Australian. She's actually really, really nice. I know I've rated her. She's also playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. She's super friendly. She's super cool. She loves Harley Quinn. Like her overlay is like all Harley Quinn. And so her emo, she is such a good creator. Definitely check her out. She's also a singer. She does like gigs and stuff. I don't know if she's like a singer or a musician. I don't know. She's really, really nice. If you guys don't know who she is, please give her a follow, send her some love. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and she's not PG, just so you know. I should have mentioned that. But yeah. We're going to go ahead and raid Teeks. Thank you so much. And oh, is she ending? I hope. Oh, she's showing something. I thought she was ending. I was like, oh, is she ending? And I want to make sure there's no ad playing. Okay, we're good. Yeah, she's playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, so I'm sorry we didn't get to do much tonight. But we'll do some more. We'll definitely be getting into the game tomorrow. And yeah, thanks guys so much for everything tonight. Thanks for listening. And I'm going to have all the VODs up this weekend. I apologize. I did not upload them. The last one before. So I'll get on those eventually. But thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys soon. All right. Bye-bye.